Yo, 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 what's the dealio, man? Listen, you already know I got a straight banger for you today, all right? So, in this video, what we're going to talk about is the SEC. This is going to be a very important video. I got a lot of stuff to break down for you. I'm going to talk about two things in particular, all right? So, nothing that I say is financial advice. If you guys want financial advice, be sure to talk to a licensed financial advisor, all right? So, the SEC approved two things. Okay. June 4th was when one of the things went into effect. July 13th is when the other. And I'm going to talk about what these mean for you as an investor, a trader, whatever. Now, first things first. PDT. The PDT rule is gone. We've been hearing about it. All right, cool. Now, what does this really mean? Before, you had something called a margin account and a cash account. When you were under the PDT rule, all this meant was in order to take more than 3 trades a week, you had to have a cash account. You could not do it under a margin account. Or you had to have $25,000 in your account if you were in a margin account. Now, all you need is $2,000 in your account, and you could trade however much you want throughout the day. Now, all this is going to do is entice people to take more trades, right? Essentially what it's going to do. So now, but the people who had cash accounts the whole time, this didn't affect them. This didn't really matter. The people who funded their own accounts, $2,000 and grew that 2,000, it didn't matter, right? So that's that. June 4th, that goes into effect. The next thing that the SEC approved was extended trading hours. Now, let me break this down on, what these extended trading hours mean. Okay? So, extended trading hours. All right. So check this out. So on July 13th, something goes into effect. Some of you probably know about it, some of you don't. Right? Now, I'm going to share my screen and we're going to break this down. CBOE Options Exchange plans to begin offering the extended trading hours on July 13th, subject to SEC approval of a related rule filing. The new multi-listed extended trading hours will include a pre-market session from 7:30 a.m. Eastern to 9:25. So this is 2 hours before the market opens Eastern time. Right? So now it's like, okay, what is CBOE? Right? CBOE is American Financial Exchange operator headquartered in Chicago. Okay? It owns and operates a portfolio of exchanges and trading venues across equities, options, futures, and digital assets. Right? Founded, we don't need to go over the founded part, but that's what it does. All right? Now, when you come over here, right, let me break this down. CBOE receives a SEC approval to offer extended trading hours for select multi-listed single stock options. Now, this is not the whole stock market. What is this? This is a specific amount of tickers, which is most likely the most popular ones, the most liquid tickers, right? So that's all it's going to be. So basically what they're saying is from 7:30 a.m. Eastern to 9:25 Eastern, you can take trades, options. That's all this is saying, right? And then from like you can trade up to like 4:30 after hours as well, if I'm not mistaken. But these are going to be your extended trading hours. So you get an extra 2 hours in the morning time. Now, let's break down what this means. Me personally, I don't like it. Right? I don't like it. But some people may like it. But you have to understand that in another year, they're trying to make it to where you have access to the market 23 hours a day. All these rules are guised under the premise of we want retail traders to have access to the market. But uneducated retail investors, traders, are just going to get liquidated. So what they're really saying is we want more money. We want more money. That's all they want. So they're going to give you access, but what they're not going to tell you is it's going to be more liquidity traps. It's going to be more games played, right? Here's something that you may not even thought about. If the stock market hours, if Wall Street opens at 9:30 Eastern and closes at 4 Eastern, okay? If those are the hours that it opens, the most concentrated focus and times where people are buying and selling is those times. So what this means is during the hours where the stock market is open, you're going to get the best prices for your contracts. When you are trading extended hours, you are going to probably have less liquid contracts. When I say less liquid, what do I mean? The bid and the ask are probably going to be wider in comparison to when the market is open, how much those bids and those asks are going to be. So what does this mean? What this means is you could potentially get cooked more if you start trying to trade in pre-market. I'm not saying don't. Like I say, July 13th is when this goes into effect. So obviously we don't know how it's going to go. We don't know what it's going to look like. But what I do know is this is more liquidity being had. Right? So what did they do in January? They said for the Mag 7, you can trade 0 days on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays? Right? And now they're saying, okay, not only that, now you could trade an extra 2 hours before the market even opens. And then 30 minutes after the market closes. And then in a year from now, you're going to have 23-hour access to the markets. Now, you got to also think about your schedule. Do you really want your whole life to be about this? If you on the West Coast and you trying to trade pre-market, that means you're going to be trying to trade at what? 5:30 a.m.? You're going to have to wake up at what, 3:30? You ain't going to have no life. Right? So it's like, please understand, y'all, what this really means. And so as this is happening, in my head, all I'm thinking about is more swing trades. I don't want to be in the market as much. I don't want to be in the market as much. When you try to make this thing have access to this 23 hours, I don't want that. Because the more access, the more traps. It's not straightforward. I want to swing trade, buy in on a dip, and ride a stock to the upside. That's all I want to do at this point. That's all I want to do. That's it. So the SEC approved the PDT. They approved the extended hours. They approved the 3 0-day to expiration trading days a week on Mag 7 stocks. Now, like I say, this is only for popular stocks, Mag 7s and a select amount of names, but it still exists. So what I recommend you do is you take a real solid assessment of who you are, of what your trading style is, and how you want to trade moving forward. Because if you don't know your trading style, you're about to give your money to the market. You're gonna be sleep deprived because you're always gonna be thinking about the market, and that's it. And you're gonna have no type of life. So I just wanted to make a video about this. Right? This is some important information. I don't just want to talk about trading. I want to talk about things that, matter, that's going to affect us in the stock market. So keep these things in mind, right? Take with this information and do with it what you will. I hope that this video helps you guys out. Like I always say, make sure you get up out your head, go get into this world, because your head is a dangerous place to live, all right? And also remember, y'all, the more you study, the less you worry. All right? Y'all have a great day. I'm going to holler at y'all on the next video. Y'all stay smooth, man. Peace.